Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Bison. Stephanie.
To throw right away is Vic. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
To the air. It's Vic. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Back to 60. Pat, here we go. Here we go. Ready?
To throw is Vic. That one intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
Cowboy 80. Ready?
Willis now to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment.
Okay, ready?
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Come on. Set.
They'll go with the sneak. And he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The PAT, up and good. And the Cowboys move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devontae Smith there to return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing is Vic. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. You're not going to get away with it at this level.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in.
It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Ewert for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Vaughn running dead ahead. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on first down, and when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
He's looking deep once again. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Dallas. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Returning from the 18-yard line. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. They've got first down from the 31.
Get it?
On the here we go. Right away, we've got a loose ball. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Up the middle, Vaughn. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
And this one's tipped and intercepted. He's at midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he makes the half goal. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas. Shotgun snap to Nix. On target to Waddle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Shotgun handoff for Vaughn. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Vaughn has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's Vaughn again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Cowboys 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. The return starts at the 18. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They're going play action. Finds Laporta. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast. From the 35 on second down. He finds Laporta. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here. Throwing is Willis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Fights up a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But I believe the Cowboys were the first to the football. They were, so they keep possession. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Willis to throw it. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. On first and 10, here's Nix. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Nix again on second and 10. He's trying another one deep. Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. Here's Willis. Laporta with the grab. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
To throw, here's Willis. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie from Michigan.
He'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Again on second and 10, Nix. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up second down. They'll throw again. Nix. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Let's go now.
Vaughn is in. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Fielded just shy of the end zone. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Ready? Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws him. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Cowboys get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And that'll bring up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Throwing for the end zone. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Here we go. Set.
A final throw before the break. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they make the tackle at the 38. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set. First and 10.
Come on, come on. Set.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It is Cup left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
60 boxes, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Here's second and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Has his man, it's Tracy. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Ready, set.
2nd down and 3.
Get it.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on 1st down. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36.
Stretch the eagle. Stretch the eagle.
On the give, it's Tracy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Bronco 80. Let's go now.
They'll run with Tracy. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. Pistol snap to Willett. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just past the 35.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Play clock down to 0. That is not the way to start a drive. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.